welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and it is that time of the month again to talk about empties. All of the stuff I finished up this month. You know, every month I'm always thinking like, oh, there's not that many things that are like close to being used up, but somehow the bin gets full every time. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's start talking about the things I finished up this month. These are from Primera. This is the Miracle Seed Cotton. This came with the Miracle Seed Essence because they do suggest putting the essence on the cotton in order to apply it onto your skin. But I didn't use this for that because I thought they were going to be too special, so I never used them. But I pulled them out this month, and oh boy, were these amazing. I do have two left, so I brought one to show you. They look just like the Shiseido cottons, you know, that everybody loves, but these are different. These are the softest. They're like way softer than the Shiseido ones, and those ones are really soft. This just feels like a luxurious cloud on your skin. It's non-irritating. It is so freaking good. What I ended up doing for a lot of these, or most of them actually, was just cutting them in half this way. That way I could have twice as many because they were kind of big, and to pour the essence that I've been using onto these and wiping it on my skin, I didn't feel like I needed a whole cotton for that. I'm gonna save that for later. I don't know if they sell these on their own, like by themselves, because I've only ever seen them come with the essence. But oh man, if they do, I'm gonna look these up. These were so luxurious. Oh, so good. It says made of 100% unbleached cotton, extra plush facial puffs to glide over your skin. Plus the airy texture doesn't soak up as much product, depositing more Miracle Seed Essence goodness into your skin. These are awesome. Absolutely amazing. 100% would buy them again if they sell them on their own. This is the C shampoo from Verb. I bought the shampoo and the conditioner. Conditioner is still in the shower. This is one of my favorite things. There's something about this scent. So it's meant to be like a light texture type of thing. It smells very similar to Bumble and Bumble surf spray. That same kind of like salty air kind of scent. It's really lovely. Like if they sold this in a body spray, I would buy it. I think it's really good. Anyway, it's good for
color treated hair.
It adds a tiny bit of texture to your hair. Not so much that it feels like rough and dry, but just enough so it doesn't feel silky. It feels clean, but it doesn't feel like silky and like, you know what I'm doing? It doesn't feel like that. Just enough to give it a little bit of like dimension and a little bit of grit to it, but nothing over the top. Like I feel really good using this. My hair felt great. The conditioner is awesome too. I bought this at TJ Maxx, I think, or Marshall's. I thought it was a really good deal, and I totally would buy this again. I have used the Verb Surf, it's not called Surf Spray, I think it's called Sea Spray. It's like a little texture spray. I've used one of those before too, and I love it. Totally would buy this again, but I have shampoo to use. I don't need to buy another one right now, but I will be missing that one. I know it. I really liked it. Another hair product. This is the Wonder Water from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Elvive 8-second Wonder Water. It's their flash hydration one. So I have used the pink one that they have of this, like their original one, and I think that one is a lot better than this one. Every time I used this, my hair didn't feel any different. It didn't feel any better. It really truly felt like I had done nothing to it. I think the pink one is really good, and this one was just like something to use. So if you don't know what it is, it's an 8-second hair treatment, like really for 8 seconds. So it does have a little measurement thing here on the side that you're supposed to use 20 milliliters for every application. It's really hard to tell how much you're using, so you're like putting it on and then you have to turn to look to see if you used enough. You know, it's kind of, I don't know, you kind of get the gist of it as you're going, but you're supposed to put this on after you shampoo, only on the lengths of your hair. Like they say, do not put this on your scalp, just on the lengths of your hair. Leave it on for 8 seconds and then rinse it off. This one, I don't really feel a huge difference, but with the pink one, your hair will feel like silky, soft, baby silk. It's weird. I don't know how it works. It's really good. This one I would not repurchase. Also, it smelled like grape, and I really hated the scent of this. Wouldn't buy this again, but I really liked the pink one. And if I was gonna buy that again, I would buy that one. Ooh, one of my favorite things. This is the Missha Time Revolution Artemisia Treatment Essence. I bought this at TJ Maxx. It was really good. This is the second bottle of this that I have used up, and it's a wonderful essence. Artemisia is supposed to be really good for your skin, and I just really love an essence. I love putting something like this on. It's a big old glass bottle. You just get it, dump it into your hand, splash it around a little bit, and pat it all over your skin. It feels like silky water, like a really watered down silky serum. I love this a lot. I think it's a lovely product. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to repurchase this just yet, but I know if I saw it in person for a good price at the TJ Maxx, I'll probably buy it again. But really liked this a lot. I think it was there because they changed up the packaging. I don't think they have that packaging anymore. But it was lovely while it lasted. This was a cleansing gel from Meli Melee, maybe. I feel like it's meant to be melanin, like a play on the word melanin, so I think it's like Mela or Malay, maybe. It's their gentle hydrating cleansing gel. I bought this because it's on clearance and I thought I could always use a face wash. And I ended up not liking this as face wash at all. I found it really, really perfumey. It kind of smelled a little bit like patchouli, which I don't mind. I like the scent. So I use this as a body wash. Oddly enough, made my skin feel a little stripped and dry, but on my body felt totally fine. Use this up in that way. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this again because it was just a body wash product for me. But it was fine, I guess. Forgettable, if anything. Kind of rude, but what are you gonna do? I have two mascaras here. The Supernatural Lash from Melt Cosmetics. This is the one I'm actually wearing today. I love this mascara. It has a wonderful wand. This is a kind of wand I don't normally like this hourglass shape, but this one isn't as severe like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, where the hourglass is like this, and you feel like you can't even get it to touch your lashes. This one is done just right. The bristles are awesome. They're kind of like all different shapes and sizes. The formula of the mascara is really good. It's like dry but wet, but not too wet. It's like the perfect balance of dry, wet mascara. Builds on itself really well, doesn't transfer, smear, smudge, or flake. It's really good. I threw it in the empties because it's really old. I know this has got to be over a year old at this point. And now when I go to use it, I have to like open it with all my force, and it's kind of thick and gloopy now, and I feel kind of funny using it. So calling it on this. I love it. I would repurchase this. I think it's really good, but the CoverGirl Stretch and Strengthen Exhibitionist Mascara is exactly like this. If you like this and you love all the effects you get from it, give that one a try. It's exactly the same. I love that one a lot too. And then the other mascara I finished up is the Gucci L'Obscure Mascara. I'm saving this packaging though because look how freaking pretty it is. I've had this for a long time, and unlike the Melt one, this one never got thick, never got gloopy, it never was hard to turn, it never like made its way out all over the thing here. Really nice, just plastic bristle brush. This is one I want to repurchase. I love this one. It makes your lashes look so good. It does transfer a little bit though, which is very disappointing because it's perfect otherwise. But excuse me, my precious, I'm trying to do something. Anyway, it'll make your lashes look amazing, although it will transfer, especially if it's really hot outside or you're just kind of sweating around this area. But even then, I still would buy this again, and I love it, love it, love it. I do have a whole video review on this that I'll link down below in case you want to see it in action. Love the mascara, totally would buy it again. This is from Twisted Allure. This is their Spoiled Bat Split Scrub. I did a whole review, like an unboxing and 2-week review on this brand because I bought one of their mystery boxes or their subscription boxes, and the experience was lackluster at best. This was the standout product from the whole assortment of products that I got, and I love it. I really like this. So it's 2 different scrubs in one. It's the same formula, but 2 different scents. This was the green apple and sweet cherry. Oh my goodness. This smells so freaking good. It's that green apple scent, but not being too sweet, and then that tart cherry. Oh man, it smells really good. The texture of this scrub is really unique. I've never seen a scrub like this before. It feels like it's kind of whipped, but like stiff, like a stiff whip. It never fell, never caved in or anything like that, even though I kept it in the shower every day. I was kind of worried about it. You know, because when you have like a whipped thing, it'll like fall and get really watery after a while. This never did that. It was really good. Of all the products I tried from the brand, this is the only thing I would repurchase. And now that I'm mentioning it, I got the funniest comment on that video. Some people find the video helpful and they'll say, oh, thank you so much, I was looking into this, blah, blah, blah. And some people I think are like really big fans of the brand and they don't want to hear anything negative. This comment, I'm gonna put it here on the screen. It made me laugh so hard. I'm actually gonna read it. I'm gonna put the comment right here on the screen, but I'll read it in case you're not watching the video. It says, all the disrespect here, you need more common sense because you are lacking, LMAO, and then like a laughing, crying face. I laughed so hard at that comment. I actually pinned it and like put it on the video. So funny. But I feel like when people leave comments like that, it's because they love the thing that I'm talking about and they don't want to ever hear anything bad about it and they take it personally. I do like this product and I would repurchase it, but you know, wouldn't buy the subscription box again. I also finished up a face powder. This is the Milani Prep Set and Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. I have had this for a long time. I also have another one, a backup one. They did discontinue this, unfortunately, because they're crazy, but this was a really, really good pressed powder. It was a setting powder, but it had a little bit of glow to it. It seemed really similar to an Hourglass ambient lighting powder, but a little more of a pressed powder. That one to me feels a little more like soft focus or something. You know what I'm trying to say? This was an awesome powder. Glad I bought it back up, and I hope one day they bring this back because I think a lot of people liked this, and I always I'm thinking why they discontinued this and not that like white powder that they sell now. Anyway, this is awesome. Not going to talk about it too much because it is no longer available. I did use a few sheet masks this month, and I decided not to put sheet masks in my empties anymore because I find them to be, or I started finding them to be really boring to talk about, boring to edit in the video, and I don't know, I just kind of stopped putting them in there, but I have a few, and I thought I would include ones now, whether they're new, they're different, there's something fun or exciting about them, or they're just ones I especially really, really loved. But let me know what you think. Do you want to see all the sheet masks throughout the month? Because I'll throw them back in if you want to see them, but I was starting to find them to be a little like repetitive and boring, but let me know what you think. Anyway, I used up two of these new ones from Pixi. They're the After Sun masks. This is an aloe vera, cucumber, and chamomile soothing infusion sheet mask. I used this one time after I had like a weird reaction to a skincare product, and then the other one I used just for funsies, and these were so good. They were super, super calming on the skin. I feel like this truly, truly helped with the redness on my face. After I had a reaction to something, my face was beet red. This took it down tremendously. My skin was so comfortable, so at ease. I really, really loved these. I don't think there's ever gonna come a time where I'm gonna get so much sun on my face that I'm gonna need to use this. So I just used it on different days where I felt like my skin was a little irritated. So good, so, so, so good. Totally would buy those again. This was one from Patchology. This is the Hydrating Ultimate Thirst Quencher Sheet Mask. This has hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5 in it. I actually put this in the fridge and it was so cooling, so refreshing, so hydrating, so moisturizing. Really, really love this one. I have a few, I think I had a pack of these that they sent to me. Really like these quite a bit. And this is another one from Patchology, the Real Glow Getter Licorice Extract, Grapefruit Extract. Yeah, just a brightening mask. Really enjoyed this one too. Also put it in the fridge. I think it's really good. One thing I find about Patchology's masks is I think they're really good for like instant results. If you have a special occasion, if your skin's looking a little dull, or just whatever, I think these are good for instant gratification. And I find that using these in the morning is a little more beneficial for me than using them at night because you get those instant results. Like say today I was going out somewhere, my skin's looking a little dull, a little red, a little whatever. One of these masks will give you like a nice like, ooh, what is going on with my skin today? You know that feeling? These are really good for that, and I like to use them during the day or like before makeup, maybe like an hour before makeup. This was from Huxley. This is the, what the heck was it called? Secret of Sahara, something like that. This is one of my favorite masks of all time. I think I saved the box. Let me go get it. I could swear I saved the box, but I don't remember. Maybe I put it on display somewhere that I forgot. And yeah, it is the Secret of Sahara mask. It's got oil and extract. So down here, there's some oil, and up here in a separate pouch is your mask with some essence in it. And there's this little seal here that you gotta break. I do find the seal a little tough to manipulate in order to get the oil to go in here. But once you get it in there, the oil and that essence mix together to create the most luxurious, creamy, amazing oily essence stuff. It's like sent from the heavens. It's so good. And then the cloth mask, this is like the ultimate luxury mask. I think it's so freaking good. I totally would buy this again. I bought them in a 3-pack, I think, and it took me a long time to use up all of them because it just feels like an actual luxury experience when you're using this. Your skin will feel and look otherworldly amazing. And I have this weird fascination with that brand, even though I haven't tried a whole lot, but the mask right now, amazing. I used up the Garnier Micellar Foaming Cleanser. This is a blast from the past here. This used to be my favorite product ever. And I thought it was discontinued for a long time, but I found it at Ulta not too long ago. So this is like an all-in-one makeup removing face wash. You can use it on your lips, on your eyes, all over your face. It's not gonna irritate. It's never irritated my eyes. Even I like rub in there on my lash line and everything. It has no oil, no alcohol, no fragrance. The only thing with this bottle is that it's kind of small. It's a kind of a small bottle, and I feel like I would use one of these up every single month if I continued to buy it. I think I might buy one at Ulta today because I missed it right when it was empty, and I think it's amazing. I think it's absolutely amazing. It truly has no fragrance. It doesn't irritate the skin. It won't irritate your eyes, but it will wash off every scrap of makeup on your face, around your eyes and everything. I think this is amazing, severely underrated product. I hope they keep it around forever, and I wish they would make a jumbo bottle because this is really, really good. And I'm glad I repurchased it because I miss it now that it's empty. I think it's really lovely. This was a body wash from Aveeno, the Positively Nourishing Calming Body Wash. It said lightly scented with lavender, chamomile, and ylang ylang. Every time I say that word, ooh, this smells good. Every time I say that word, ylang ylang, it reminds me of this old commercial. I don't even know what it was for, but I feel like it's an old Gain commercial. And it's like a voiceover guy going, tired of going through the laundry department. I don't know what he's saying, but he says, you know, you're reading the ingredients and it has oats in it and ylang ylang. I don't know why he says it like that, but it's always stuck in my head. And anyway, what am I talking about? Liked the body wash, only bought it because it was on clearance, would repurchase it. It felt really, really, really good on my skin. The scent was really lovely. Even though it says lightly scented, I think this is a pretty strong scent, but it was a good body wash. I think Aveeno makes some really nice body washes, and I haven't used one in a while. This is from Sukin, the Hydrating Mist Toner. I got this in the beauty test tube, I think. This was quite nice. I love a little facial spray in the morning when I'm doing my skincare. This was good. I would not go out of my way to buy this, but it felt nice and refreshing and lovely on the skin. Nice while it lasted. Ooh, this is one of my favorite setting sprays I have ever tried. It's from Hard Candy. It's the Sheer Envy Stay and Slay setting spray. It says helps to reduce transfer of makeup. It's got hyaluronic acid, agave, and aloe in it. And this was freaking awesome. I really, really disliked the sprayer, though. I did transfer it into another bottle. I think it was this one, actually. I think I poured it into one of these Wet n Wild bottles. And I feel like this truly did not only make my makeup last all day, I feel like it truly, truly helped with makeup transfer. Because throughout the day, if it's hot, I'm getting a little sweaty upper lip, and I dab it off like this. And throughout the day, the makeup above my upper lip is going to dissolve. But I feel like this helped tremendously. I think this is awesome. Probably the best product I've ever tried from Hard Candy, and I absolutely would buy this again. I think it was awesome. Like really, really, really good. Great job, Hard Candy. That is a really good product. Okay, this is from Mario Badescu, the facial spray with aloe, adaptogens, and coconut water. I might buy this when I go to Ulta today. This is really good. So I used to be all into these sprays from Mario Badescu because I love a facial spray, and I don't even care what it is. It could literally be water with dye in it, and I'll still go like, ooh, it's so refreshing and lovely. Like, it doesn't have to be the best spray in the world in order for me to really enjoy it. It kind of takes a lot for me to really dislike a spray like that. But this one is different. This one is different than like the rose water one, the cucumber one, and like the other ones they make. This one truly feels like it actually does something. The other ones I feel are just a nice refreshing spray to put on your skin, but I don't think they have a lot of benefits other than like maybe on your mood or something. But this one, I feel like not only like the liquid feels different, it felt different on my skin. I truly felt like it actually was hydrating, and I missed it when it was gone. I think this was really, really good, and I'm gonna buy this today. Like, I missed it right away. I think it's kind of awesome. Getting to the bottom here, I used up another beauty blender. This is the Beauty Blender Pro, and I'm gonna go buy 2 of these at Ulta today. It's the 21 Days of Beauty today. It started today, and these are half off. So I did a little curbside order because I was worried it was gonna sell out. I actually got this for Christmas this past year in 2022. My boyfriend asked me what I wanted, and I told him I wanted a year's supply of beauty blenders. So he bought me a few of the Pro ones, and I absolutely loved them. I switched over to a sponge I already had, which is this one from Walgreens, and it's quite nice. It is squishy and soft. Like, this is what the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge used to be. Now it's just like a hard rock. Like, I don't know what they did to that sponge, but it is not good anymore. This is what it used to be. And I love it a lot, but I missed the pointy side of the Beauty Blender to blend right here on the inner corner. And I'm really excited to have some more of these back in my life. Love it. Already bought it again. This is from Verso, the Super Eye Serum with retinol. I'm sure I got this in a subscription box, and I loved this. I loved this so much. Even though this was a retinol eye serum, I used it on my whole face. I thought it was lovely. I thought the results were really great with this. It never irritated my skin. Felt great, and I loved that I was able to use it all over my eye area as well, because a lot of the time the retinol that you're using on your face, it does say avoid the eye area. That's why a lot of the time they make a separate one specifically for the eye area that's probably a little gentler, has some more stuff in it to kind of help with that really thin skin around the eyes. So I loved this a lot. I would look into buying this in a full size. I thought it was lovely. This was one of my favorite things I used up this month. It's from Kristoff Robin, and it is the Regenerating Mask with Prickly Pear Seed Oil. And I have had one of these in the past before. I'm sure I got this in some sort of subscription box. But this is a lovely mask. It smells like baby lotion, like pink Johnson & Johnson baby lotion. Ooh, that smells good. Anyway, this mask was lovely. It didn't weigh my hair down. It made it feel super silky soft and manageable, but not so soft and silky that it wouldn't hold a style. Not that I really style my hair anyway, but I didn't want it to look flat on my head, you know? And this is really, really good. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to buy this in a full size, because I'm sure the full size is probably like $50 or something. But if I got another sample, I would welcome it into my life with open arms. This was really lovely. This was from Elixir Skin, the Universal Emulsion. This is a day moisturizer, night cream, serum in one. And I'm sure I got this again in a subscription box. And this I used only as a hand cream, because the directions here say, warm it in the palm of your hand, apply it to your face, your eye contour, your lips, your neck, your décolleté, your hands, and your arms. Massage until the skin feels sealed. And anything that is going to seal in my skin is something I do not want on my face. I really hate that feeling of like a seal of wax on my face. But this was really freaking good as a hand cream. It was so nourishing and just really lovely. It massaged into my fingernails really good and into my cuticles. I would look into this again just to use it as a hand cream, because I thought it was really luxurious feeling, but I never actually used it on my face, you know? This was a mask from Sephora, the Oat Muesli Mask. I'm sure I got this in a Christmas gift set of masks from Sephora this past Christmas, and I only just now opened it to use it. It truly felt like it was just oatmeal mixed with like pudding or something. Smelled exactly like oatmeal, felt like oatmeal on the skin. I really enjoy using a mask like this in the morning, like as I'm walking around the house, getting my lunch ready for work or something, and then rinsing it off in the shower. This was nice, calming, felt good on the skin. Wouldn't go out of my way to buy it, but it was nice to use it. And then I used up this little lip oil from Merit. This is their lip oil in the shade Bel Air. It's one of their tinted lip oils. I love this. I think this is so freaking good. This is the best lip oil I have ever tried. The brand did send this to me, but I absolutely would buy this with my own money. I missed it when it was gone. I even like went out of my way to kind of scrape in here and get any little bit that I could. The only issue with this is that the wand, like the brush, doesn't touch the bottom of the bottle. So usually when you're dipping in like this and getting out whatever you want. But once the oil is towards the bottom, even screwing it all the way on, the brush doesn't touch the bottom. So there's always a little tiny bit left in there that you're not going to be able to reach. And that is the case with this. It's maybe 2 or 3 applications worth, but it's enough to be like, why can't I get that out? Another little issue with the packaging is that it does leak if it's on its side. So I always kept it straight up like this on my table. On the occasion that it would tip over, it would always leak out of the side here. So just letting you know about that. That won't stop me from repurchasing it. I think this was absolutely awesome. Best lip oil ever. Nourishing. Felt really good. Felt like an oil serum for your lips. It was just luxurious. Loved it so much. Let's get all this last stuff out of here. This is a little mini of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel, fragrance free. This was really, really good, and oddly enough, this was a little sample I'm sure I got somewhere. Oddly enough, Walgreens was doing a free gift with purchase with Neutrogena last month, and I got a free of the like extra large jumbo size bottle of this exact face wash. So it's in my shower right now. I really, really like it. I think it works really good on the skin, gets all the makeup off. It's lovely, and I love that it's fragrance free because I tried out the fragranced version of this too, and I really disliked the scent. It smelled like the Hydro Boost scent, but also smelled like dirt or something. It smelled weird and I hated it, but this actually truly does smell like nothing, and I like it, and I'm glad I have the big jumbo bottle now. Okay, okay, I have 7 more items left. This little tiny eye cream here from First Aid Beauty. This is the hydrating eye cream with hyaluronic acid. And although this looks really small, a little went a long way with this. I feel like it took me the whole month to use this, and it was so good. It smelled like cucumbers. I don't know why there was a scent in it, but it smelled like actually fresh cut cucumbers. It felt so good around the eyes. It was so nourishing, felt really lovely, but it has that waxy texture to it. I don't mind that feeling on my eye area, like it really doesn't bother me, but anytime I would get this, like say I put on my eye cream and then I went and put on my moisturizer without rinsing off the eye cream off my fingers, I could feel that waxy seal on my skin. It's kind of weird, I know, but I liked this a lot. I do like my eye creams to have a little more anti-aging stuff in them, but this was quite nice. I would welcome another sample, but I wouldn't buy it in full size. I used up another one of the number 7 Future Renew Damage Reversal Serums. This is their brand new serum. It's like a peptide serum, and apparently the peptides they're using are like exclusive to them, like they are the ones that made and discovered them. I like the serum enough. I did buy the full size. I think I have one more sample like this to use, and then I'll bust open the full size. Like it a lot. Can't wait to see the results, because obviously this little guy here, you know, when you get a sample serum like this, you're probably not going to see a ton of results, if any. You're mostly trying to gauge texture, how it's going to affect your skin, if it's going to, you know, react with anything, how it's going to work into your routine. So I love little samples like this, although you're not seeing a ton of results. You do get to kind of feel it out anyway. Anyway, bought it in a full size. Okay. I used up one of my favorite products I've ever purchased. It's the Tatcha Serum Stick. So I bought this on an impulse a couple of years ago. I don't know why. And I could never fit it into my routine. I never figured out how to use it. But I busted it out a couple of months ago and I started using it as an eye cream. And this, okay, my under eyes have never looked better. This was so transformative. I loved every single day. I would just twist it up. It looks like a little lipstick. And then I would just go here, all out here to the temples, all along the eyelid, the eyebrow area, like this, and then do the same routine on this side. It has a little bit of an oily feeling to it, but not enough for it to even feel oily. Like, to be honest, until I started reading reviews of this, and some people don't like it because they say it's just an oil stick. I don't know what stick those people are using, because to me this doesn't feel oily whatsoever. If anything, it's like nourishing and comforting and lovely, luxurious. I loved every single day that I used this. I have missed it every single day since it's been gone, and I do want to buy it again. Once you get to the bottom here, into the little plastic thing, there's a lot of serum still left in there that I dug out, and I put it into a little container here. But oddly enough, like, that little bit that's in there is not the same. Like, it's not the same to use it, because when you get it straight from the stick, it's a smooth surface, you know? And when I dug it out, I'm digging it out kind of chunky, and it's in little like chunks now, and it just doesn't, it works the same and feels the same, but it's not the same experience to put it on. So I didn't finish that little bit that I dug out, but I would buy this again. And oddly enough, this is expensive for what it is, but I was gonna try the Rock Eye Balm. They have one that's just like this, but it's like a vitamin C one. And I went to look that one up, and for the price that that one is and how much you get, this one's actually cheaper per ounce. You get more product, it's less per ounce, so I think I would just go straight for this one. Although the Rock one is very, very tempting, and I have a feeling I'm gonna get it at Ulta today. If I see it in person, it's gonna be one of those impulsive purchases. I love this, would 100% buy that again. Okay, the number 7, Radiance Plus 15% Vitamin C Serum. This is my favorite vitamin C serum ever. Love it so much. I did already repurchase it, although I went without it for like 8 days or so because we were having a sale at work. Every time it's our like special employee discount day, they do like a few throughout the year, we get 40% off of our owned brands, and this is one of the brands that qualifies. So I always like to buy this when it's 40% off. I did buy it again, love it so much. This is the best vitamin C I've ever used. It's 15%. It doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. I've seen amazing results from this. I will repurchase this until I stop seeing results, like maybe my skin's used to it or something, or they stop making it. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. Oh, look, see, there's a little chunk of that serum there. Let's rub that into my hand. Okay, 2 things left. This is from Amor Pacific, the Time Response Eye Reverse Eye Cream. Okay, I remember using this one, and then Shiseido has an eye cream too that I was using around the same time. They were both little samples like this. This was like a blast from the past. Once I pulled this out and started using it, I was like, oh yes, I remember this. I wanted to buy this in a full size right away. It's an interesting packaging. So you open it up here, and that's the lid. Although this, it seems like it would open this way. The eye cream was in there. It wasn't a ton, but a little went a long way. I absolutely love this. It's thick, it's rich, it's luxurious. This is like a anti-aging kind of eye cream, which is what I enjoy. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. I think it's probably very expensive. I mean, it's Amor Pacific. I don't know. I want to say this is probably like a $50 eye cream in full size, but I love it, and I would buy this if I got like a little travel size or something. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so I've been using up all my little mini perfumes over the last few months, and I've enjoyed it so much. Some of them better than others. This though, oh my God. I guess I had never smelled this before. This is Chloe, but it's roses, the roses version. Oh my goodness. This smells so freaking good. If you like Chloe and you think Chloe is like the best, most ultimate feminine fragrance, give this one a sniff. You'll think this is even better than that. It has that Chloe like undertone, but that roses scent comes in, and it's like sweet and beautiful. It's not too strong. To me, it doesn't really smell like roses. It just smells a little different, like floral punch in the face, something like that. So freaking good. Like, I literally was like trying to get every single drop out. Oh, it's so good. The only thing with the Chloe fragrances is they don't last very long. So I was taking this with me and reapplying it throughout the day, which I didn't mind at all. Love it, love it, love it. Will buy this in a full size. I'm setting that aside. I want that so badly. Anyway, that is it. Those are all of the products I finished up in August. Let me know some things you used up this month. I need some water. Let me know some things you used up this month. I would love to know what they are. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.